best quality for you. So
we're tired of failing is what it is.
That's it.
We're here to win.
We're pushing through all the barriers and we're trying to make it work because we love the interaction.
Yes.
We want to have the interaction with you. Uh-oh, what happened? Super loud. Okay.
Hey, listen, people always talk about how we're super low.
That's right.
So
We're
talk about super loud now. So again, we are testing all that out. So hey, if you have some rando questions for us, if you're watching,
it looks good.
Please go ahead and just put it on the chat.
Sounds good.
That'd be fantastic.
Wow, that really does look very good.
Audio sounds good.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
All right.
Sean J just said too low now.
Oh, look who just walked into the shop.
Hey, Pastor Sterling. No, come sit.
All right.
All right, Pastor Sterling
In the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is Pastor Sterling, Director of Student Ministries. Pastor Sterling,
Is this real right now?
Yeah.
your favorite snack?
Yeah.
All-time
Popcorn.
favorite snack.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. I don't even need the butter. Just crank the salt. Crank the
Let's
salt.
go.
I'm good to go.
Actually, his favorite snack is actually salt.
Oh, wow.
Salt. Crack the popcorn.
Wow. You take that.
That's great. Thank you guys for having me. God bless you.
No, where you going? You can't
Wait
leave.
a second.
Why are you on this stuff? What are you doing?
Wow.
Tell us one of your favorite bloopers while trying to film. We were talking about all of our bloopers. We were talking about things that happened behind the scenes.
Well, this was
editing.
not a bloopers, but we were filming a video for by myself for a youth service.
Yeah.
I recorded the sermon,
The whole sermon.
the whole sermon,
The whole thing.
How
the
long
whole
was it?
thing, probably 25 minutes, and it recorded 7 minutes of it.
Oh.
7 minutes, and then I tried to record it again, and the audio didn't work. It was
Oh,
the worst.
wow.
That was a depressing week.
That's definitely
Oh
a
my
blooper.
goodness.
It was definitely. So now it's uploading 1080p. So it's like.
Wow, guys, we think we have figured it out. Cross our fingers.
The entire side was uploading at 144.
We've been having issues with the
Yeah.
video.
I jumped on.
Issues,
Buffering.
buffering.
Yeah.
I jumped on, and then I yelled at Kendra from downstairs and said, "I don't think the audio."
Because
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you chiming in to watch our video.
right, but in
Appreciate it,
the
man.
studio,
Yeah.
when we go studio, we'll be able to dampen it.
Pastor Sterling,
Yeah.
you've been on the Harvard Project these past couple weeks.
Yes.
Or these
How's
past
it
couple
going?
days, I should say. How's that been going? Tell us about what Harvard Project is, and what they do, and what you guys did this week.
Let me tell you a story. 6 years ago, I came here to Crossroads. Pastor Eliza introduced me to the Hartford Project, and it's a bunch of churches that come together in the city of Hartford, and they just serve the city. They love on organizations that are loving on the city of Hartford. So it was awesome. We had, this year we did not sleep over at any church. Praise the Lord. So we got to shower, we got to rest. But yeah, we pulled weeds. We prayed for people. We prayed over the city. But yeah, it was amazing.
What was
Kids
your
did an
favorite
awesome
thing?
job.
What was your favorite thing
You
you
guys
did?
pack boxes too, right?
Yeah, we packed bags. Probably my favorite thing, even though it was a lot of work, was we went to God man, I wish it's at Keeney Park. Wait, is it Keeney? I think it is, where they have like a kind of a sanctuary with like where people can come and they do gardening and all these things, and so we're literally just pulling weeds, sweating like. But the kids were just working hard. You know, we had Trevor DeSalvatore going a little hard with swinging the hoedown, just trying to knock everything out. But yeah, we just, by the end of it, it looked so clean. The guy we were with, we were able to pray over him. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Wow, so good. So you do this every year around this time?
Yeah, we do it every summer. Yeah.
And so in the midst of COVID and everything, can't go to camp, can't go on a mission trip. Harvard Project was literally all of this into one, right?
It was, but we still have a camp coming up, which we're going to tell you more about later in an interview. A little exciting, some things coming. We got a camp here at Crossroads. It's going to be amazing.
You know what? Speaking of announcements, Pastor Luke, you're gonna have to jump back in here and tell us. But go ahead, Sterling. No, finish, Sterling.
Oh, I was just gonna say there was one of our families here at Crossroads opened an amazing ice cream shop, and at our camp they're gonna bring our snack shack. We're gonna be selling stuff at our snack shack here at camp. Everything is coming. Crossroads, Pastor Luke, come back now.
Come on.
No, you gotta do some kind of flip, like outside of the ring, like they were doing.
Exactly what I expected to happen.
Beautiful.
So some announcements.
Yes.
And maybe a little light on what Pastor Sterling was talking about. We are getting ourselves ready for what we're going to be calling Crossroads Daily. So starting in August, we are going to continue to do daily content. Saturday and Sunday are our sermons. We've got our Saturday service and our Sunday services. Monday is a small group style discussion question. So one of your staff members, one of our anchors here are going to share a discussion question from the sermon the day before. This is Monday's video, it's from the Sunday before, that is literally going to ask us some kind of question about the sermon, something to chew on. And not only is that person going to then also share their own personal answer, they're going to list a bunch of ways where you could post your answer. Or you could go and, hey, you know what, why don't you call up your buddy Steve and be like, oh, so I love this question, let's talk about it. Or why don't you go to your small group, or start a small group, to talk about that question. And then you can also post your own video responses on your Facebook. You can put down in the chat below your typed out responses. We're going to just really try to stimulate the conversation and get some dialogue about that prior sermon flowing. And if you missed the sermon, it's also available on YouTube.
That's good.
Kind of
Tuesday.
hoping Pastor Harold
Good.
takes.
I was thinking the same thing actually, but only with an accent.
Well, I'm gonna work on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get some kind of
It's
mentor
gonna
or
be so
something
good.
like
It's
that.
gonna be so good.
But
Ruth can
I'll
help you
work-
out.
I'll work on it, mates.
Okay. Okay, so we are continuing making sure that this stream is working. And so if you guys have any rando questions you guys want us to
Wait,
answer,
what are you, hold on.
I'm sorry. Oh, you got more.
He's got way
Oh,
more. That was
Oh,
Monday.
keep going. My fault. My fault.
Yes.
That's some good stuff.
Keep
No,
it
it's
rolling, Pastor Luke.
So Tuesday, I'm going to be doing every Tuesday Bible study. We're in the book of Galatians. Heads up, if you really want to get a head start, just get reading Galatians. And I'm thinking probably around 8 weeks of that, but I don't actually know for sure. But every Tuesday, we're just going to dive into Galatians about 20 minutes. I don't plan to go more than 20, but I want to give at least a little time to really chew on some stuff. I've been working, actually I was working on it, and it sent me on such a rabbit trail spiral of study, and I was like, I should get back to Galatians because I'm way off where I wanted to be, but I just got all up into it. Wednesdays then will be a Devo. Very much like the classic Devo. So you have, for example, Pastor Steve come up. He might grab something from Galatians from the day before. He might not. Maybe his own personal reading was just something that really, but we're going to have a shorter form devotional on Wednesdays.
Beautiful.
Thursday was what Pastor Sterling was referring to. I'm super excited about this, partly because it's probably the least defined thing we're doing. It has the most range. It's going to be Crossroads Weekly Update, working title, where Pastor Kendra, who is in charge of all our communications, is going to be talking about some of the really important things that are coming up or in the process of happening. So for that first week, I think that camp we're hosting is a perfect topic of, it's not just the, hey guys, we're having camp, please get your forms in. There's a lot more of, well, why are we having camp? Why do we care about camp? Like, what's camp? And let's really dive into, this is what we expect people to get out of it. This is the rationale, and kind of give a deep dive of why are we doing this, right? Okay, so Crossroads has an event, but here's why Crossroads. Here's why we think that marriage ministry is so important that we want to have a marriage seminar. Here's why we think that this matters enough that we want to put all of our resources into it.
Kind of like a live, in-depth e-newsletter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yes. Yeah.
exactly right.
And it happens to be on Thursday because I'm sure that you've all been getting our newsletters on Thursday.
That's right.
But if your eyes are just so tired of reading stuff, we can present it live now.
The live
Pretty cool.
newsletter.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
And then Friday we're right back here for the Round Tableless podcast.
Tableless, yes. The non-round
Right.
table
Yes.
round.
We are working on
Half
a new
moon.
studio. We are getting there. Pastor Elizer is spending money. I mean, he is diving in and he is to really kind of button up some of these issues that have a lot to do with tear down, set up, move around.
We're gonna get what we need. We're gonna put it out. I was really trying to get a real fancy studio, get some new air conditioning, but it's one step at a time. We have bright lights, and I'm sweating already. But Fridays is going to
The
the
LED lights, they emit no heat whatsoever, but he's still sweating.
I still
think
have
that's-
sweat, Eliza.
I think that's more of a personal problem.
Yeah.
He's just so excited about all these announcements.
Still.
Yes.
Though I don't know if we might have to change our format just a smidge, or maybe we'll just debrief on the things that happened. But Friday is still Friday, and all that starts on Monday, August 3rd.
That's awesome.
Cool. Excited. I'm looking forward.
I love it.
It's good stuff.
Well, guys, it's has not buffered yet. It is clear as day. The sound quality, at least I hope, is great.
Yes, it's amazing.
Guys,
We did it.
It's a miracle.
thanks to Nick Worley.
It's a miracle.
Nick Worley,
Yes.
chat, give him a round of applause. Emoji praise hands. Emoji praise hands.
Say it again.
All 6 people.
Yes.
You have done it. We love it.
Well,
Oh, and that was Sean. Oh, look at that. So we have somebody saying hello this whole time by the name of Chandria, or Drea. Sorry, Chandria, or Chandria. I'm not sure. But now she just said, y'all may not recognize my middle name. This is Becca Kearse Elder. It's like, Becca!
Oh.
Of course you know
Of
Becca.
course.
Hi, Becca.
Love it.
that is-
Which, by the way, Becca has been phenomenal over
Key.
there in East Windsor.
Yeah.
Key.
Yep.
You are awesome. Thank you so much. We love it.
Critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, that image is way better. Way better than what it was.
The second pronunciation was right.
This Chandrea.
Chandrea.
All right.
Love it. Love
Next
it.
time, give me the phonetics, all right?
Well,
Yes.
Chandrea, Becca, give us a random question you would love Pastor E to answer for you. Anything at all. It'll be great.
It's hard. Now you're gonna have to give her like 20 seconds to get to
I
her
know, you gotta-
to hear that question,
I know.
and then to type it back up to us. But
Yep, and you gotta type it in, but it's great. Chat. Anybody in the chat, we would love to hear some funny questions. We'd love to have our pastors answer them for you. A little nervous? A little
Yes.
nervous?
all of a sudden,
generate heat
all of a
now.
sudden, the heat.
Ah, when are we going back to Guatemala?
Ooh, that's a great question, Becca. That was a while ago. That was a great trip. Well, next year we got to kick back up with all of our trips. So I'll say the earliest this time next year we'll be ready to go. And I can't make any promises, but I can tell you that there'll be a trip. So that's step 1.
we're believing all of our travel restrictions are lifted by then.
That's right.
That
Yeah.
the rest of the world is willing to let us come into those countries by then.
Wow, that's so awesome. Becca, were you going to come with us this year back to Guatemala? Or were you just waiting for Pastor and Casey and Pastor Eliza to go? Let us know. That would be awesome. What is Casey better at than him?
What isn't she better at than me?
That is the
more of the
correct
question. Oh my gosh.
That question was by Casey Perez, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Great answer.
Wow. That is
Answered it very, very well.
You just got thrown a curveball. Yes.
Answered it very well. There you go, Casey.
Hit it out the
You're
park.
better at him than everything.
The bases were
And
loaded.
Monopoly. Listen, for those of you guys who don't know, Casey Perez is cutthroat in Monopoly.
Got some-
Steve Rivera
Yes.
cutthroat in every game
Whoa,
he's
whoa,
ever
whoa,
touched
whoa,
in
whoa.
his life.
Whoa,
That's why he
whoa,
respects
whoa.
Casey
Yeah.
so
I
much.
didn't know the
on Monopoly.
cornhole was a full contact game, but
Yeah. Talk about a competitive family. Oh my goodness.
That is, that is.
Mm-mm-mm.
I love it. I love.
I'm
All right, well, listen.
She needs
This looks good.
specifics.
Oh, I would love to give specific. You know what? She's
Yeah.
fantastic, much better than me. She's much better at cooking. Cooking. She is so much better. Casey, you are so much better than me, and I'm
Yeah.
really hungry right now, honey. So haven't had lunch yet. So if you want to prove how much better you are than me, no better time than now.
So if you're just joining us within the chat, We are testing everything, and everything seems to be up and running. There's no particular topic we're going on, but if you have any rando questions that you want to ask the pastors, fun
Steve just
ones,
wants to be
whatever.
here forever. Steve, I'm done
Listen,
testing.
I love it. if we're
Stop
done
asking
testing,
questions. I don't want any more questions.
15 minutes ago we were done.
Yeah.
Oh, we have another question. No,
Yes.
no, I'm just kidding.
I believe there was a question from Nick Worley in the chat toward the top there at the beginning of the stream. If you want to just
I think
scroll up.
Luke mentions he
Oh,
wanted to
that's
take
right.
you out to lunch. Okay. All
I'm
right.
down.
Listen, this is all.
What was Nick's
That's good.
question? I think it had to do with kissing up to somebody. I think is what he was trying
Oh,
to
his
do.
boss. Brownie points for his
That's
boss.
right,
You
yeah.
know,
That's
it's
right.
hard to get it exactly. I don't have the text in front of me.
Yeah. Who is the best staff member and why?
Oh my goodness.
Is it Luke? I don't know if that's the way that it was asked, or why, and why is it Luke?
I mean, you have to ask Nick why, what exactly his original intent was, but,
It says it's Luke.
He just-
I think it's
All right.
Pastor Harold. Pastor
With-
Harold's the best pastor.
Without Pastor Luke, there's no audio, there's no visual, and to have his crew back there,
yet somehow I was here earlier and I
Nick,
still had none of those
Josh.
things, so.
listen, I think the guys behind the scenes and the gals behind the scenes, they get just as much, if not more, credit.
All the kudos,
Yes. Mhm.
especially Josh credit.
He gets the credits. Yes.
Someone wants to know, Becca wants to know, talk to me about how each of you met your spouses. How
Oh, Becca, we love you.
how
we
do you
love
know your spouse
I am
was
I am
the
like
one for
literally
you?
wasting away right now.
Actually,
I am.
I think there is discussion at like episode 1 or 2.
so.
We
Yeah.
kind of went into that early on.
That's true. I'll go quick. I met Casey at Bible college, and it was easy to spot her. She was the most beautiful girl on campus, and I just fell head over heels when I heard her pray, and I was like, that is a woman of God right there, and that's who I need to take on a date. And so we did, and a few years later we got married.
I thought you were going to be brief.
That was brief.
7 o'clock and the drop.
No.
My drop top cruising the streets.
Well, thank you for joining us. We're going to get out of here.
Yes. Peace, everybody. Adios. Love you.
Yo, I am